guess what? There were a whole bunch of beautiful old world structures like the one behind me that were made into insane asylums. And just like the World's Fairs, some of these were made in amazingly fast times, such as 2 years for this Hudson River State Hospital. And a lot of them were demolished. Now, why would they spend so much time and effort to make these beautiful buildings just for insane people to go and live in? Does that make sense? Why were insane asylums such a priority? This is the Johns Hopkins Hospital. It's not an insane asylum, but it had a psychiatric ward in it. And it's interesting to note that there were about 200,000 people in insane asylums at the beginning of the 20th century, whereas now you only have about 40,000 people in institutions. Is it possible that these old world buildings were already there and they were just repurposed? How could they have built these buildings when they didn't even have a power tool at that time? What is the most likely explanation for these gorgeous buildings being used as insane asylums, and many of them were turned into prisons as well? Could it be that there was some large change going on with technology, with society, and people were reacting in very strange ways, and so they put them in these places to reprogram them? This one, for instance, was supposedly built in only 1 year. And here is one that's in the news currently. They are planning on demolishing it. So instead of demolishing these beautiful buildings, why don't they save them? Or is it that they don't want us to question how these buildings were made and what technology we had that we've lost?